Hello, everybody. How are you? Happy Monday. Hello, notes from past Amy. What's going on, my friends? I am solo for the moment. I know that Vanessa is taking care of her mom and she might be a little bit late. So I am going to go ahead and get things started here. Hi, Kate. Hi, Debbie. I'm so happy to see everybody. Hi, Carmen. Welcome, honey. I've had such a crazy day or a crazy couple of days. We had our entire carpet in the basement ripped up. Hi, Leanne and Pam. Welcome to the show, and Ute and Elizabeth. That's where I keep all of my inventory for my thrift business. And I liquidated from 1,600 items to about 800 items. Oh, I think Vanessa's here. I'm going to give her a second to get ready. Give me the thumbs up when you're ready, girl. I think she's ready. Okay. Hi, Lisa and Shari. Hi.
Hi.
How's everything going?
It's going. I guess these earphones aren't going to work for this time.
You
Yeah,
sound
sorry.
okay to me. You sound good.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, it's just, this isn't my usual setup. Um,
I just said that you were with mom. You're with your mom.
yes. So sorry I was running a bit late, still trying to help take care of her and work, and earn hours that way. So it's been a very eventful week.
You're
But
juggling a
I'm
lot
hanging in
right
there. I'm
now.
still here.
It's good. It's funny because this is kind of like a decompression time for me when we talk about pens for an hour. And
Yeah,
I always feel like it's a lot leading up to it. I was just sharing that we had the carpet installed. It's being installed. Well, it
right,
is installed now. And but we had to move all that inventory. We have 2 pinball machines, well, a Miss Pac-Man and a pinball machine. We didn't move it, but the carpet install. It's just been
right.
crazy. And we leave for California on Wednesday, and you're going through all this with your mom. And I'm like, we just need to talk about pens and everything will be okay.
I know. It's just been very eventful. This was like a complete emergency. I got a phone call on last Monday, that my mom had slipped and she broke her ankle, had a compound fracture, a dislocation. So she went through surgery, emergency surgery that day, and then she's going to have another one.
Oh my
So it
goodness.
looks like she's going to be stuck with me for a little bit.
I know that's hard, especially the
Yeah.
unexpected.
Yeah. It happens. Thanks, Kate. I appreciate it. Stuff happens. Um,
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's very tricky, and ankles, I mean, yeah, and your mom's pretty young, but, like, falling is always a fear of mine for myself. But
Right.
also as my mom gets older, she doesn't have a garage, and it worries me, that she's gonna slip in the crazy New England weather. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard, and I think recovery can be a little bit tougher as they age as
Right.
well.
Right. Yeah. That night before it had rained. So things were a little slippery
Oh, yeah.
outside. And
Yeah. How far
yeah,
is your mom from where you live?
we're about an hour away. So
That's
yeah, it's not really convenient to run back and forth between the house. So I've just been staying here and
okay.
um yeah,
Setting up camp and working from there and
pretty much. Yeah,
trying to
doing
yeah.
everything here. Right. Just so everything is I gotta straighten that up. I flew into this seat and clicked on the computer.
Yeah,
It's
I know
weird.
because Vanessa and I usually, like, go backstage at 10 minutes to 4, and we kinda catch up and talk a little bit about the show, but
Right.
I knew we had corresponded earlier today, so I knew when she wasn't here, I'm like, "She's with her mom, I know something's up," and not something's up, but I know
Yeah.
you have your hands full, so
Just stuff. Yeah, stuff.
yeah, well, I'm glad you're here, and I'm happy
Yeah.
that, we have 47 friends here. So happy that everybody could make it. Hey, Jamie and Heather, I hope your mom is on the mend soon. Pass on a get well
Yeah.
from us. Yeah,
Will do.
all
Thank
of the
you.
juicy broad bitches wish her love. Wish her love.
Uh, Mom, are you on the phone? All the juicy bitches hope you get well soon. She says thank you. So
Sending
she
her our
she
love.
works from home. she works from home, so she's back in her office working, and yeah, so that's why I make sure she's not on, because she gets phone calls and stuff, and so that's why I didn't
She'll
hear
have
her
like
talking.
her headset in. I
Yeah, she's
know.
got like a headset she wears, and she's a travel agent. So that's what she works for, a travel agent company or travel company, and she gets phone calls here and does all that stuff here.
Oh,
So
that's cool. Hold
yeah,
on for 1 second. We have the
sure.
heating people leaving too. Hold on.
Meeting
Carry on.
people. Oh, okay. So I guess it's just you and me now, guys. So how is everything going? You know, how's everybody's pens doing? My pens are at home. I kind of miss them, so I only brought a little bit, just a few pens to keep me company. Of course, while Lori's out there, I will show you. I did bring all of my Jinhao tens. You know, yeah, those are your keeping me company. So yeah, that, and I keep testing them. So yeah, I got my Jinhao tens with me. That I was just showing everybody. Is like I brought my Jinhao tens to keep me company.
They come everywhere with me. I brought mine as well. These pens are going viral. It's official.
Isn't that hilarious? Like everybody's like,
I think I got my
Jinhao's.
last one in the mail. I think I'm done ordering them. And I was a little disappointed. It's a beautiful writer, but I got
Yeah.
the Zodiac one and it's got the little
Oh,
ox. It's because I'm the year of the ox. I was born in
right.
1973, but it's like yellow. Like the little ox is,
But it's cute. It looks good on that green.
it's really cute. It does. Like I think if this had gold trim, I would have liked it more, but I don't know why
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be in white. But again, oh my gosh, let's celebrate. I love this damn
Let's
pen.
celebrate Year of the Ox, everybody, and go.
Kelly got hers. Oh my gosh, it's just so funny.
Let me try. I got this little fan going. It's driving me nuts. Let me reach
Go
over here and
ahead.
just
Gave
kind of.
one to my husband and he loves it. I'm assuming we're talking about
There we
the
go.
Jinhaos, more Jinhaos. Yes. I keep hoping they'll expand their nib
That's your.
options.
That's
Yeah, I've
cool that
gotten
your
that
husband's
feedback.
into it.
What, hum?
I said that's cool that her husband's into it. Gave him a Jinhao 10 and he's using it and enjoying it.
Yep.
That's pretty nice.
And Serge says that they're hoping that Jinhao expands their nib options. I know that would be nice.
Yes. I agree
Yeah.
with that statement.
Yes, because we're like medium girls, medium and
I
juicy.
know,
So
and the
juicy
fine of
brown.
it's been really hard to get used to, but I mean, I don't mind it. It writes very nice. I
It
can't complain
does.
about that.
It
So
really does. Carmen, what's your zodiac sign? Your do you know what year you are for in the Chinese zodiac?
I was gonna say, isn't that like a pickup line? It goes, so
What's your sign?
what's your sign?
I almost got the rat just because, as an homage to Boston and all the rats that surround my life now. And the rat is actually really cute. And my friend Shannon got it on like the pink pen with the little white. It looks like a cute little mouse. And I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe that will like make me embrace the rat a little bit more in
I'm kind of
Boston.
curious now. So now that you've got a place in the city, have you seen your share of rats lately?
Oh, I have seen enough rats since December to last me a lifetime,
Are
Vanessa.
you serious? Is it that bad?
Well, without getting into it too much, there is a restaurant. So we park in the public alley. So all the
Yeah.
brownstones and the brick like faces the road. Our apartment or condo, we face the public alley. So we get the beautiful image of like, the Verizon trucks and the dumpsters and things like that, which is fine. It probably saved us $500,000 being on the backside. But
Yeah.
there is a restaurant who shares the public alley with us and they do not dispose of their trash properly. And when we drive in
Mm.
at night, like usually we go in on Monday nights and we drive in, and as our headlights hit their trash pile, it's not even a dumpster, we always see rats scatter.
God.
And they're massive. They're huge. So I've only seen a couple up close. Oh, I'm seeing this is much more fun. Everybody's saying their thing. You don't know, Carmen,
Okay.
what year you were
I've just
born.
I haven't been exposed to anything like that before. I'm sure Houston has rats, but
I had never, Vanessa, in my 51 years actually seen a rat. I mean, we live in the country and I grew up and our house was built in 1900 where I grew up. So I would
Yeah.
see little field mice. I see mice.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but not like rats.
But when
Rats.
we first moved, my son Anthony was visiting and we were walking the public alley, which I now never walk alone, especially at night. But
Yeah.
when we first got there, I had no idea. So like ignorance is bliss, and I would be back there all the time. And one time we stepped past a dead one, and I'm not exaggerating. Its body was probably 13 inches long.
It's
It's
like a size of like a small, like a cat.
like a cat. I mean, they are just it is just so, and it's a problem. And I think during COVID, when people weren't in the city, and
Yeah.
Boston's an old city. So like the North
Yeah, yeah.
End, the Back Bay, Beacon Hill, what's crazy is like some of my neighbors who own the entire brownstone, there are
Right.
6 units in my building, but some wealthy people own the entire building. We're talking like $10 million sometimes, these buildings. And then like they park their Porsche in the back and they're like closer to the rats than me. And I'm like, I just couldn't do it. Like I just like it's part-time for me. So and I've gotten smart. Instead of the catwalk, we call it the rat walk. But anyways, it's awful. But I'm becoming a little desensitized. So I thought a rat on my pen would be cute. Okay,
Yeah.
enough about rats. I know it's
Yeah,
awful.
sorry guys. It's just I'm fascinated by that because I just yeah.
Debbie is
So
the year of the rat. The next time I see one, I'll snap a picture and send it to you in
yeah,
Houston.
I'm just yeah. It's
Yeah.
like curiosity.
It's
Just
getting much better and it's lighter later. And I think because we have a dog, we see the worst of it because we're out late and we're out early and they're
yeah.
nocturnal for the most part. You see them mostly at night. I don't know if they're nocturnal, but that's when I see them the most.
They might be. They could be.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we've
let's
got
talk.
a lot of rats going on here.
New York City is ridiculous. Plenty of rats in New York City, but waste has to be disposed of properly. That is the biggest problem.
Yeah.
There's a hotline. It's instead of 911, it's 311, and you can write to like Boston Public Works or the city of Boston. So we've reported this one bin. I'm like, they're going to call me Karen if they knew me. Like the neighbor that keeps calling, but we keep seeing rats. And Jay's like, I think we should maybe call the housing association and see if we should like pitch in and
Well,
get.
I mean, they're dirty. So
They're dirty and they
justice
like trash. So clean up your trash and it would be better. We need an alley
there.
cat. Ooh, true.
An alley cat. Well,
Yeah.
that didn't seem to work. I have I got like a little light. Sorry, I don't mean to block the.
No, that's okay. That's
It's a
fine.
light because my office at home I have a window in front of me, so I get good natural light, and I don't have that
At
luxury
mom's.
here. So I got like a little light I clip onto my computer, and it's just it's a little off, but
It's okay. You look beautiful.
oh, thank you.
Do you want to share what's your show and tell today? I actually don't have a purse. I have a case I'm going to open up with people, but what are you sharing with us today?
I don't really have much of a show and tell, because when I packed all my stuff up together to bring out here, I didn't really bring a whole bunch with me. But I guess what I'll show, because I still, even after I bought this like months ago, it still makes me giddy. I still love it. And it's and I showed it today on Instagram with some stuff. And it's my little carpet bag stuff
So
from
adorable.
MCW carpet bags, and it's the carpet pattern from The Shining.
These are
Classic
new
Stanley
pieces, though,
Kubrick.
correct?
Do what?
These are new pieces to the collection?
No, I've had these a couple months. I will be adding new pieces to the collection because they just came out with a different carpet pattern from room 237
I saw
that you're not supposed to go into. So, and it's the purple and green carpet. So
I was very confused when you showed that because I'm like, I don't think that's the same pattern that
It's
Vanessa
not.
has.
It's
It's
a
a different
different
room.
famous pattern from it. So yeah, 237 is where the creepy lady lives that will attack you.
Okay.
So
Scary, scary. But you also shared a beautiful pilot pen
I
with that
did. So
collection.
I do have that, and I have it in this case. So I do have this case with me, my Vav
Beautiful.
leather case that I have some pens in that I've been keeping in my purse.
That's great.
And I have a really nice pilot pen that is new to me. It's used. And it's a deep red color. So it's the custom 743? Hold on. Where is I'm twisting it so I can find the number. 742. My bad. So it's a Pilot Custom 742, and it's a nice deep red color. And I'm not certain, but I think this might have been a Japan only release
That's
a
a
few years
beautiful
back.
color.
Yeah, I really, and so I just, yeah, I thought it was real nice. And it has a nib on it that I am not used to. It has an extra fine on it, but the extra fine is actually surprisingly smooth.
It looked pretty juicy on your writing
It is.
sample,
It
like, it
actually,
was
you can,
smooth.
yeah,
Mhm.
I was really impressed with it. So yeah, I've been playing with it over the weekend and did some, did a sketch with it. I did a sketch of it's like my mom's dog was sleeping next to my leg. So I did a quick sketch using the
What is
pen.
that technique you use? Is that like hatch when you do the
Yeah,
cross
cross
hatch?
hatching
Mhm.
and anything else.
I think you may have to back up a little bit. Oh, look at that. What
So
a cutie. Yeah, I
he's
love
a
that sketch that you did.
he's a Boston Terrier. Boston.
Love him. Love him.
He's really cute. He's kind of, yeah, he and I have gotten pretty close, but yeah, I just, just playing around with the pen.
Oh my
And,
gosh, you're so good. You're so good.
well, I mean, that's
Jamie
just,
says she, has that color.
do you know a whole lot about this pen? Like, what do you know about it? Was it a Japan release or I was trying to look up some information about it. I don't know a whole heck of a lot about it. So yeah, if you happen to know.
So you said it was new to you. Did you buy it pre-owned? Was it gifted to
No,
you?
it was gifted to me from somebody who had a couple of them.
Very
And
nice.
yeah, they were like, "Hey, I have would you be interested?" And I'm just like,
Of
"Sure,
course. Yes.
of course, I
It's a
would love to
beautiful
play with
color.
that."
I've often looked
Yeah,
at the Mont Blanc in that, like, it almost looks just like very similar to that. Just
that's
that
what
color,
someone
that
else wrote
burgundy.
that.
Mm,
Yeah, someone else wrote on the post that it kind of to them looked like a Mont Blanc, and I was
it
like, "Yeah,"
does.
so I could see that, like an
Yeah.
older
Yeah,
version of
very
it.
classic.
Yeah, it is a very classy pen. Very
Beautiful.
nice. I'm pretty happy with it.
That's quite a gift. That was a generous gift. I'm happy for it.
Yeah, it was very
Very
nice.
beautiful.
It was.
Yeah, and if I get an extra fine, sometimes that's when I will just, like, be in my, Hobonichi weeks or when I plan in just smaller spaces, that's when I find I
Right.
appreciate my extra fine.
But I liked
Um,
it. You're able to create like a lot of like really nice fine detail with it.
Detail. Yeah, for sure, especially with
Yeah.
sketching, so that's
And the
really
ink
nice.
flow is great on it. Like I didn't have any skipping or it doesn't cut the paper, like how some extra fines tend to
Oh,
do that.
742 has the piston. Oh, I thought it was a
Oh,
7
really?
an older
No, this one
742 or
is
42.
this one's a 742, but it doesn't have a piston. This one is a cartridge converter. Got
Mm,
the Con 70 in it. So
oh,
I
very
don't know
nice.
if,
You definitely have to look into that a little bit,
yeah,
figure out what's going on to get the history. Hi,
right.
Shannon. We were just talking about you a little bit earlier because I was saying how cute your Year of the Rat, the little rat is, and my ox is in yellow, and I don't love my ox. It looks like a little bit like a pig nose, but it's really cute. Sounds bright and great. Welcome to the show. And
Welcome
hi,
to the
Julia.
show.
Watching from the shower. I have a setup. Don't ask. Okay. No questions, no judgment. Better turn
That's
the volume
interesting,
up.
Julia. That's very interesting.
I watch a lot from the tub, but not the shower.
Yeah, I don't know how are you able to pull that off?
Kate says it's okay, we won't tell.
Yeah, we'll keep that to ourselves, not tell
Yeah,
anybody about your setup.
I know. I really enjoyed I'll share my stuff in a second, but I wanted to say that I really enjoyed your video with the silicone for the Jinhao 10s, the
Oh, yeah.
anti-dry out video. That was really helpful, and I've already heard I think it may have been Karina from Karina Loves to Plan reference your video and say, "Oh, I used the Vanessa
Oh,
Langton
how
hack." So,
nice.
yeah. Yeah, that's the word on the street. It's a
Yeah, I tried to show different ways of doing it, because you could do a Q-tip and,
Yeah, I love
silicone
that you
grease.
showed different ways. And what was your
Yeah.
favorite way to apply the silicone? What
I'd have to say that I used a really fine paintbrush to
Okay.
do it, and then the Q-tip kind of blocks where the little door is at. So I used the little bitty
Like a
paintbrush, and
number
I could
1?
see. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was like a 0 or a
a
1,
0.
And yeah, I could see exactly where it was going and move it around easy. And then my second pick would be using a toothpick.
Toothpick. Yeah, you
Yeah,
just have more control with those. Kate
right.
just did her Jinhao 10s and her Moonmans today.
Ooh, everybody's greasing up their pens.
Grease them up, babies.
Grease them
Yes,
up.
I know. I think it's weird that my ox is yellow as well. I need to go back to my order and see if that was the fault of me, like if I opted for yellow.
Oh, if there was like maybe there was a color choice. Is that what you mean?
Maybe. I don't know. I have to go back. Yes, thank you, Vanessa, for that video. I greased
You're
up my
welcome.
tin house yesterday. Yes, thank you very
You're welcome.
much. How much are we loving having Vanessa back on YouTube? It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
I was going to make a video this week, but yeah, I just with everything happening, or no, I was going to make a video last week, but with everything going on, I was like, damn, kind
I
of
know.
got thrown off.
It takes time. I know. I know.
Yeah.
I filmed an impromptu video today.
Oh,
I
did
was in
you?
the middle of editing for another video and I was trying to stall is what I was doing. And I noticed that I got a package from Atlas and I was like, oh boy, I know what
Whoa.
this is. I need to open this bad boy and film it. So I did. And this is the ink that I got to go with my new pen.
Oh, how pretty.
This is called Ferris Wheel Press Tumultuous Tides. And I actually ordered this before I got the pen. Like I was like, I don't have a lot of blue ink. And I said, I need to find the perfect ink.
That's
So,
a nice spring color. Oh, look at that.
oh, sorry. I have to come in close because I have like that. It gets like fuzzy when I'm out.
The
Is that
blurry.
better? I think I need to be out.
Maybe still a little
Yeah,
fuzzy.
maybe if I lose this, but here we go. I got the shape of heart.
That
This
is
is
really pretty. It looks like a satin or a matte finish.
It's like
Is
a
that?
matte finish. I actually think
Oh,
you're right. It almost seems like a satin finish up here
there's a
and a
little bit
matte.
of a little bit of it's reflecting light.
I want
But
to
it's
say,
really
so I
pretty.
have this one too, and I feel like
Oh,
this
look at that.
texturally feels a little bit more matted than this. This has a smoother feel to it, which
Okay.
I thought was very interesting.
Yeah.
But it's so beautiful, and there's a softness to it, like it's Tiffany blue, like robin's egg blue, Tiffany blue all day long.
Yeah.
However, it's not like this is very bright. This ink is bright, which I'm loving. It's shimmery and it's
Is that
saturated.
like a silver shimmer in it?
There
It's really
is, hold
pretty.
on, let me grab the thing. That's the shimmer. It's almost like a
Wow.
blue shimmer in
Yeah,
there.
it's kind of like a light blue or a kind of a pearl
Yeah, it's
thing going
very,
on
very
there. It's
pretty.
nice.
So I quickly shot a video of all of my platinum pens, which it probably won't get posted for 3 weeks, knowing me. But I have so many unposted videos. But this was my little platinum collection.
Oh,
They're
look at that.
mostly 3776s, except for my
Right.
Izumo.
Look how that
Um,
Azuma looks ginormous next to those
I know
377s.
it's huge. It's huge and it's beautiful. And I don't really think I've talked about it much in video. So it was nice to give it a little feature today.
Yeah, that's a
So I
great
have
pen.
3 of the shape of hearts. There is also a white one that I don't have, and I don't plan to have it. The latte obviously is right up my alley. I loved this one. Oh, and
Oh, and yeah.
something different about the latest shape of heart is that it has 4 of the heart cutouts instead of 2. Because they were saying something, what maybe people in the chat can help. Something about like a 4-leaf clover. It was meant for good luck. I don't know if the Bluebird
Oh,
is
that's
good luck,
oh, how
but so
cool.
these only have 2 of the punch outs with the Swarovski
Okay.
crystal and the finial, but this one has 4 of the punch outs, which I thought was kind of fun and unique. Yeah, so I've just been playing with this today because that came in the other
So what
day.
size nib did you get on it?
Medium.
Medium.
My Izumo has a broad and it's awesome, but it's a different nib. It's not the
Yeah,
377.
it's different.
And
It's nice to
honestly,
get
I'm
better.
almost embarrassed to say this. All of these 3776s have a medium nib except for the black one. Jay got me fine in this. And then I had this worked on at Stationery Fest because I wanted it a little juicier, but this is a fine
Yeah.
nib. And now I think I'm going to, when Kirk Spear comes to Paper Mouse in April, I think I'm going to have something fun done on this because they're all medium nibs because I love this medium nib. But this goes against what I typically do. If I buy the same pen, I usually mix it up a little
Try
bit
to
with
mix up
different nib
the nib
sizes.
with,
I
yeah.
probably should have gotten a broad on the
Right.
Bluebird just to have something. Hi, Myrna. Welcome to the show. Natalia wants Inazumo. That was a really good deal on that. That was like a flash sale or it was at Atlas, of course. And thank you.
Yeah.
I bought that pen with Atlas credit. So I really
So I have to know, how are you going to be able to only have 3 of those 4 pens? Is that not going to just eat you up to complete the set?
sometimes normally it would, and it's white, so it's pretty.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I really want the pink celluloid platinum.
Oh yeah. The cherry
Is it
blossom
the
is,
cherry blossom? I just think it's so pretty, and I feel like that would round off this, like,
yeah,
I feel like that would we're missing pink in here.
you're
This
missing
is
pink.
the Nagasawa. I got this after Stationery Fest. This is rose gold. I was in like
Yeah.
doing a lot of demonstrators. This was my first one. When Jay went to Japan that first time, he got the calico and the shape of heart in one trip. This is the only celluloid one that I have.
It's a shame I'm not at home because I have all the
You
celluloids
have a
except for one.
million platinums, don't you? I
I've
feel
got a
like you have
lot.
a
I
lot.
have almost every color of the 3776, and I have the special edition. It was like there was a lilac one, there's a pink
Mm.
one. Uh,
You know what I think is
I'm trying
pretty
to
is like
think of
the
them all.
evergreen with gold. There's like a green with gold one that's really nice.
Yeah, I can't remember all the names, but what's funny is so that was my first. Those were my first gold nibs that I
Mhm.
ever bought. Was the Chartres blue, and
Okay.
then I think it was the red one, Bourgogne or whatever. However you pronounce those French words.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not French,
And
so but
did you
yeah,
get them in broad nibs? You must have at least one broad nib in
I've
your
got.
lineup.
Actually, most of those pens are broad nibs because I
Mm.
love their broad nibs.
I'm
And their
I'm
mediums are good too, but their broads are my favorite. So,
what I was thinking about the Azumo when I was writing with it for my quick impromptu video today is
yeah.
that it writes broad without feeling like a marker. And I don't know
Yes.
if that's how the 3776 is. Like, I feel like there are broad pens that are just impractical, even though they're
Yeah.
beautiful and I love Juicy, but I would never like write with them. But that Izumo, and I
Right.
know it's a different nib, but I was like, this actually, it's a broad nib, but I could write, I could write with this, write with
Well,
this.
they definitely write much finer than the Western nibs. Like, so that broad it's like a nice juicy medium.
Okay.
So
'Cause I
they
find
do
my
run a little.
Sailor broad writes very broad, my
Oh,
Sailor broad.
really?
Yeah.
That's what, yeah. Well, that's what that pilot, the one that I have in my
Extra.
Jinhao 10, the broad,
Yep.
it's almost too broad. So I'm saving it. I'm gonna have Kurt grind something on it next time I see him. But it's like, yeah, it's a little too broad for my taste. So when I was writing with it, I was like, it's nice and smooth, but damn, this is broad. It's like
Yes.
too thick of a line for me to write with.
It is
So
really thick. I have that in
yeah,
my, the Decimo, the gradation one that I got at, Yoseka, because that's all they
yeah.
had left with the gold trim, and I already had a medium and a fine, so I'm like, "Well, I'll get it," and I could grind it down, but I do agree. The medium is my favorite on the Pilot
I love
Vanishing
the
Point.
yes, the medium is just, and the fine is really good on it too, but the medium is like the best.
Yes.
It's the
It's so
best.
funny. I feel like the further along I get, like, you do really have your favorites and,
Isn't that
automatically.
crazy?
Yeah.
I know, it's just like you end up gravitating towards like just a certain nib. But I mean, but of course, I'm always open to trying different, extra
Like
fines
the
and
extra
fines.
fine on the Pilot
Yeah, I mean,
722, like,
because
that
you
was
don't
like
know
a
what you'll be missing
welcome.
out. Yeah, you could
Yeah.
miss out on a great nib. So yeah.
Mm. Hi, Wendy Sue, welcome, and Lisa. Kate says that the last one she purchased had a music nib.
The music nib is nice. I've got the music nib installed in my white 3776. I don't It's got a fancy French name to it too that I can't pronounce.
Mm. And I also noticed when I was looking at 3776s today, there's a coarse nib.
Yes,
What
it's
is
like
that?
I want to say it's like a double broad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like really, so
That's a
I got
marker.
a coarse nib and I had Kurt ground it into a what is monoline
Okay.
grind. So it kind of writes like a marker. So it's good for like highlighting and stuff like that.
Mm, mm.
So yeah,
But it has, like, the slicey edges.
Yeah,
$89. What a deal.
it does a lot of cool. $89.
Great. All right.
Yeah, that's what when you see it is, it's like, yeah, the course, it's like a
Oh,
double
it's
broad,
even
but it's
thicker
like,
than a
yeah,
double
it's like a
broad.
little, it's, I don't want to say it's like a triple broad, but it's like a little less than a triple broad.
Okay.
So it's
That's one little
it's hard to
juicy.
describe. It's very, very juicy.
So the
Roll
other
crush.
thing I want to open with you guys is I got 2 cases from Ann Lieb. You see that?
Oh.
I've been eyeing these for so long, and they constantly go out of stock. Either you can get them from Ann Lieb in Japan. It's a Japanese
Uh-huh.
brand. And I don't know, I feel like shipping is expensive. But then there's the stationery, what is it? Stationery Selection, which I also think is based out of Japan, but they do free shipping worldwide on any orders over 175. And I found that their cases were actually cheaper than I saw them. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Wendy Sue has these. So I think, Wendy, I saw one of your videos. They're gorgeous leather. I got a brown and a black, but one is the tulle and one has all pen sleeves.
It looks like there's some sort of pretty pattern on it, like, or is that just the
Actually, I
cover
think
of
it's
some?
just like soft, beautiful leather. And it's kind of velvety smooth on the inside. So this is the
Oh my
brown.
gosh, it looks soft.
Yeah, it's just like I think when I was on their website though, they were like, this is the new leather versus the old leather. I think the
Yeah.
old leather may have been more textured. Oh, Libu. Oh God, I've been calling it, what did I call it? Whatever I called it, I've been calling it that. They are my favorite. Liebe.
Liebe.
Oh, the German word for love. Oh, Liebe.
Oh.
I liebe this case.
She
Um,
Liebe.
So this is
Liebe.
the brown one. There was just got my first custom grind back. Custom 74 medium sent to Gina Celerino for a smooth italic. Love it. Hooked on specialty nibs. Ooh, that is so exciting. And also a very slippery slope.
Yeah, golly, man. You fall into that rabbit hole and you're just gonna want to get
But it's so
everything
nice
down.
because then you don't feel like you need to buy a new pen. You're just
Yeah,
personalizing what
yeah,
you
you get
have.
something really, ooh, what is it lined with? Is that like
So
some sort
it
of
feels
microfiber?
like real suede, but it's probably a microfiber. So why don't we go ahead and put my little
Yeah.
platinums in here.
Wait, can you like hold it up to the camera and put it in real slow like? Put the pen in just real slow into the slot. Just
How's this? But the clip isn't.
there's your porn, folks.
Yeah.
There it is, your pen porn.
This will
Ooh.
just be for my shape of hearts. How's that?
Oh, that is a really nice. So, and then what's on the other side of the
I
case?
keep coughing. So I had to explore. This is just for the sake of my channel. I need to inform. So I got this one that had the tools on the other side.
Uh-huh.
So you can do, I don't know, I guess I can put my little sterling ink stickers in here. Maybe
Oh,
not.
oh, that's a nice fit.
Yep.
It seems like it fits good. Yeah.
I got some washi tape, too thick. This is the nice little perfume you sent me with my Jane Austen stuff. That little guy fits in here. So this is more tool side, and then you have the pens over here.
Very cool.
But I've been just intrigued by this, and it didn't seem bulky or heavy. But wait, there's more. I couldn't stop
What?
there. So then,
Lori treated herself. Treat yourself.
I'm afraid to check the mail lately. It's been bad. The only other thing that I got, and my watercolor friends in the chat will appreciate, is I got an order from Deep Light. I ordered some watercolors from them, and they came in from Latvia.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think I'm going to get to that until I'm back from California because there's so many ink swatches I want to do, and I'm really excited. But I might just pack a small little. But wait, there's more.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. Like, it's like the here we go. Oh, I'm not logged in. That's why it won't let me click on it.
Oh, where'd she go? We lost her for a second. Ordered a Visconti Black Opera Gold fountain pen, medium nib, retails, what? $85. That is just awesome. I absolutely love good deals. Yes. Wow is right. That is just awesome. But wait, there's more. Okay. Protects your pens. Okay, so I also got the black, and I got the black. Vanessa's back. We missed you.
Sorry.
What happened?
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing.
Mm. Is there a comment you were trying to get up on the screen that I missed?
I was going to highlight, a comment, but then it said I wasn't logged in. But then it has like right here. Let's see if this works.
You should have access to do all
Well, yeah,
that.
I can. Right,
Yeah.
look, whatever.
Yeah, you have the little guy there. And this is the black.
Oh, I love the black.
Yeah. So there's the
Oh, it has a
Nibs.
little logo type right there.
So I don't know. Some of the older ones have like a little bit more textured
I
leather.
don't know. I like that. I mean, it just looks
Very
so
smooth. And I
smooth.
just love, I wish I had, I mean, this is the closest thing I have right now. This is for the weeks. This is Moterm.
Oh, okay.
And then this is just compared to that. So it's very
Oh, wow.
small
Yeah,
profile,
it's a
I
nice
think, which I
size.
like for travel. Like it's not so bulky, but it's luxurious. So let me show you the inside of both of them. So this is the tool one that has, the 3 pens on one side, tools on this. And then this is just 6 pens.
I like the black one.
You like the black?
I like the inside of it and everything.
Yeah. So this
I mean,
is the
that's so
10.
nice.
Let's see how the Azumo fits because
Ooh.
plenty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's not a small pen. So if it's,
Right. And
oh,
then they also have one that you open it up and it's 5 and 5. But I mean,
oh,
yeah, which is real. I mean, and then I was like, Lori, maybe you should have just bought one and gotten the big one.
gotten the big one.
But my whole idea is to try to have light travel, and I wanted these 2 colors. There's a undyed one that's lighter.
Yeah. Oh, I bet that's
Myrna loves the
nice.
black. The one I just ordered from them has a 5-pen slot on the right, and then will hold an A6 or a Passport
Oh, that's
TM
pretty
on the other
cool.
side. That one's really nice and practical. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just thought these were so pretty, and they're just so well made in Japan. I'm curious how bulky it will get with 6 pens. So
I just,
I'm just gonna
I mean,
these
is there
slots seem a little
anything
bigger.
that do the Japanese ever make anything that's crappy?
I know, I
I mean,
know.
come on.
The
Like everything
interior
they
is
make
like
is
a micro
awesome.
suede. Mine holds all of my largest pens. It's like a micro suede. Paper Mouse has Galen leather. Mom got a small passport. She will use a wallet and traveler's rollerball. That's really nice that they're carrying Galen now. We didn't go to the Paper Mouse, Vanessa.
No, we
We did
didn't.
Boston General. We'll have to go
Yeah, we
on the
did.
next trip. Okay.
Well, I did book something in November to just go there. If you weren't around, then I was just gonna go anyway.
Oh, get out. For real? You already booked it? Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh.
had
Well, I have to
to.
make sure
I
I'm
had
here.
to.
All right. This is the 2 that way. And then you close it. Jay's going to Minneapolis in a couple months.
Oh.
In a couple weeks, actually. Okay, so that's it. So that's my show.
You know, with all 6 of those pens, it's still nice and
It's
it's
still
not
pretty compact.
bulky.
That's what I was
Yeah.
going for. I wish I had something close by that I could show for comparison.
Like if you could compare like a Galen, like
This is a
the
Galen zip
oh,
in.
okay. Oh,
Okay, I think people are
yeah.
very familiar with this size,
Yes.
which I love. This is the one that holds 4 pens. I've been
Right.
putting the pens that I'm gonna have worked on in Chicago in here. These are the ones. I'm gonna add my Bluebird to this. But yeah, so it is small because this fits only 4 pens.
And then yeah, the other one holds 6.
And this one
Like
holds
easily.
6. So yeah, it's really compact, which has been what I've been
That's
looking
real
for.
nice. That is really nice.
Another one. Natalia, Temptress. What is that? I don't even know this one. Hurlstone pen pouches.
Haven't heard of that one either. I have to a new thing to investigate.
Anita says, made in Japan, my 3 favorite words.
Right? Like when I see that too, I like, oh, that's quality.
Light travel, never heard of such a thing. I know, I try. I'm
Hey,
bad.
Kelly Keegan lives in Minneapolis. Maybe she can treat you.
Oh, Hi, Kelly. I don't think I'm going. I think Jay is going, which is why
Oh,
I
Jay,
was gonna let you
I
know
was gonna
because
say
we
if you're
might
going, y'all can like have coffee or something.
so much travel coming up. So this upcoming week, thank you, Wendy Sue. Yeah, I don't know if this particular store that I ordered from has a brick and mortar, the stationery selection, but they were really wonderful. And this arrived really quick. It came FedEx, and I don't even think it was, I think I ordered this maybe Friday or Saturday. I think that's pretty damn good.
That's pretty damn
I
fast.
usually write it in my journal when I order things. So maybe not
Yeah,
Saturday.
just so you have a yeah, just so you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
UNC, the Faraday Pen Shop is closed for 2 months. Yes, I
Yeah,
saw.
I saw Drew's announcement on Instagram.
Yeah, they're moving into a hotel and actually, which I think was their original space.
That's what it sounds like. So
Um,
that's pretty cool.
yeah, I don't know the name of the hotel. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, that's very cool. It is. Stationery
Well,
selection does
they've
not
got
have a
Drew
brick and
there
mortar.
to help out.
I have so Atlas has a suggestion section in their Discord, and the two brands. Well, I feel like every other week I'm like, did you get Scribo in yet? Are you gonna start selling Scribo pens yet? They haven't yet. But this is another brand I think would be great if they sold these.
Yeah, yeah. The
Um,
Willard Hotel.
oh, the Willard Hotel.
Yeah. So you
Have
can
any
stay
have
at the
any of you
hotel and shop at the store.
say that again, Vanessa?
You can stay at the hotel and shop at the store.
Right? Wouldn't that be fun? You wouldn't even have to leave the hotel. You could do all your
Yeah.
shopping, go back upstairs with your inks and pens. I actually
Go
think that's
play
a
some
very
games.
cool thing to have like a high-end pen shop in a hotel. I feel like that's going to really lend itself business is with people traveling and stuff because
Oh, for sure.
pens and ink is kind of like a special occasion purchase in the real world, not for crazy people like us who think that ordering a pen every other week is normal. I'm not normalizing all of this. I realize we're crazy. Um, is
Oh,
is
not
the
crazy, just enthusiastic.
spending big bucks to stay at the Willard. Okay, so then maybe that clientele will also
I mean, yeah, that appeal to a higher end clientele who might
yeah,
spend some money.
see that? Did you guys also catch on Atlas and coming soon? There's a store on Newbury Street, which is close to where I live, called Top Drawer. We've probably talked. And Top Drawer is a chain. I think there's one in New York. There's one in Harvard Square, I believe, as well. But they have a
Yeah,
couple shops, but they have this one pen that I've gone in and tried so many times, and I just don't buy it because I'm cheap because I want to use my credit at Atlas or wherever. So I
yeah.
won't buy unless I'm really like, but now I think it's called the Tino. It's a really unique, Carmen, I think I saw you share it on your stories. But I want to say it's like a triangular shape. It's a very cool pen, and Atlas
Sounds
is going to
cool.
start carrying them. Top Drawer is
Oh,
it's made by the brand Kolo, Kolo. I don't know if you've
okay. I think I've seen it on their feed.
yeah, and they
Yeah,
Colo does like mixed media notebooks and watercolor notebooks, and
yeah.
they also sell like slippers and like random household things. But this
You
pen
go,
is
how do you go from notebooks to slippers?
I don't know, but it's like it's kind of a vibe when you walk into the store. There's like really nicely
Yeah,
made back, well, kind of like Boston General, but not so. I mean, it's not as comprehensive as
rustic
Boston General,
or
not as
yeah,
no, more like back expensive backpacks and small leather goods and cases and
yeah.
nice high-end notebooks and things like that. Um, yeah, they do. They have a store on Newbury
So
Street, which is
here,
really nice. So I'm excited for that, for them to start carrying that at Atlas. Um, so what else? We
make
were
it
gonna
bright. There we go.
ooh, your little light is working well.
Ooh,
Anderson
blinding
Pens was
me.
at the Palmer at Chicago at one time. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. So Nikki is asking, are you lovelies going to do 30 inks in 30 days? Does that start tomorrow? That would
I
be
hadn't even thought about
do
that,
it. I
to
haven't
be
thought about
honest.
that. I am in desperate need of going through all of my inks. Have you ever?
No, that's a lot of work.
I keep buying the same color ink over and over.
Yeah. Yeah,
So I'm
well,
like,
that's what you
I
do
think I just need to
that.
actually say, like, "These are all my browns, these are all my pinks, these are all my blues," and then maybe I'll tap the brakes because, yeah, what are my actual gaps? Like, I knew when I got Bluebird, like, this was not a color that I owned. So,
Right.
there's probably something similar in
I
Inkvent that
don't
I
know.
got.
I mean, so what do you do? Like, okay, so what do you so you go through your inks and you find you've got like all these browns and blues. What are you gonna do with them? Like if
I'm not
you
gonna
like,
get rid
oh
of
damn,
them.
I have
I'm gonna
double.
stop buying them. In theory. Well, what I wanna
In
do
theory.
is, I wanna have, like, a modular system, like, I got the 3-ring A5, like, business card slot sort of a thing for my Louis Vuitton A5 planner that I'm
Yeah,
kind of not really utilizing as much as I should. It's more like a reference, kinda stays on my desk.
right.
But I I I have a thing with ink journals because I like to see my inks by ink family, but then you also wanna see them by brand. I need a
Yeah.
modular system is what I'm trying to say.
See, I've always it's too bad I'm not at home because I just got this great little case from Papier Plume and it's perfect.
Please
Like
tell me about that. I meant to message you because I
it is so
saw
perfect.
it. So how does it show off the ink properties? Because right now I have a bunch of Wearingeul little index cards, like the little
Right.
swatch cards that I was going to.
Um,
What kind of
so I
paper?
mean, the paper itself doesn't really show off the ink properties as well as it could. It's best to get like some Tomoe River and cut those up. But
Okay.
I think that from what I understand, the paper that Papier Plume is providing is from the same people that make coloring.
Okay.
And with my experience with the coloring paper, it doesn't really
Pretty
show.
absorbent. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah, it's
bleed
pretty
through, but it's
absorbent.
flat.
Yeah, it's kind of flat. So
Yeah.
like if you want to, and it's just the size of a business card. You can easily cut, size of a business card paper, but it comes like so you have the book and it has, the ring binder and you do like 3 samples like that. And you can do back and front. And then it comes with like a little case that's about this size and it opens up and you can keep all your paper in there for when you're ready to make samples. And it's really not a super expensive set. I mean, it comes with the cases, the paper, the plastic inserts, and I wanna
I'm
say, like, they're like $50 or $40 for.
I was intrigued by your post on that. I was actually, like, really wanting to ask you about it, so I'm glad you brought it up. So,
And
why
then
don't
and they have other colors besides hot pink. I just happen to think hot pink is gorgeous.
why don't we
So
all head over to Vanessa's Instagram, and so we can see what she's talking about. Oh, here it
but
is.
yeah, so it's like it's just a
So it
fun
is like a
hot
binder.
pink. Yeah, it's like a little binder, and you can open the rings up and rearrange things, and yeah,
So
so
what
that's
is
what.
that?
That's the little pouch that comes with all the paper in it.
So that's separate from, oh, I see. So you have the
Yeah,
binder and then the pouch.
right. And then you could just keep them
Really
together,
cute.
and yeah, it's really cute. And it's made out of like recycled or repurposed leather or something like that.
It's a great
So
notebook. I mean, that would be better
it's
because
really
I am
cool.
a little worried about getting ink on my pricey ring binder, you know?
Yeah. But that one, I mean, it's not gonna break the bank. And if you get ink on it, it just gives it some character.
I love that, and what was I gonna say? What other colors did it come in?
Oh, I believe there was like brown and blue and black and I want to say there might have been a cork
Oh,
one, which
cool.
I thought was cool too,
Yeah.
but you can't resist a
I
nice
mean, you
loud
had me at brown and
loud
black.
pink.
I'm good. Um, top drawer was at Chicago Stationery. I don't know the address. Oh, for the Willard. Wendy Sue started the coloring dippers. Alexandra does the
She does
dippers.
those, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think my issue it's not an issue, but my experience with coloring is that it didn't really show off the ink properties, so
Yeah.
sometimes I would look at it, so I wonder if the dippers are any different.
I
Um,
have no idea.
if
I would think
because
that
there's more
they're
ink going on there and it's going front and
right.
back if you're dipping it, if it's just kind of showing it off
Yeah.
a
I
little bit
haven't
better.
I'm kind of scared to try the dippers because I know that I'll dip it and then knock over the bottle anchors. I'll do something is gonna get really messy because I just have a tendency to stuff
You're
like that. It
flowing.
just I'm
Yeah.
better with a Q-tip.
I love a good Q-tip for my
A
ink
good Q-tip,
swatches.
it just tip.
Same, and toss it. No, I
Right.
think Q-tips, are very underrated in the pen and ink world
I
because
think so too. I
yeah,
love a good Q-tip. So they're
do you
not just
like
for cleaning ears.
right. Um, I'm, like, trying to catch up with comments here. They are thinner. Okay.
Okay.
Um, very interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think I just feel like I want to know my inventory better. I'm not getting rid of
Yeah.
anything. I just kind of want
Right.
to actually and sometimes I'll look at an ink and I'll say, "Oh, is that more like, brilliant brown or is that like a sepia?" And I have a lot of sepia colors too,
Uh-huh.
and I have a lot of browns and everything in between. And sometimes I just want to say, "Oh, that is this brown. I don't need that
Right.
brown. Step away from the card."
Step away.
Yes. This is great too, Katie. I use Tomoe River paper in a ring binder, and I bought stamps from AliExpress of ink bottles. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
organize them
Yeah.
by color. That is a great idea. I was thinking about doing Tomoe River, like, on the back side of the Wearingle card, so I could, like, kind of, like, just get the swatch, write what it was, and then on the back, just do the color swatch on Tomoe,
Right. Right.
but not, like, have to
Oh,
write it
yeah.
over again. That sounds like a lot of work, but this was my project for 2025 to do more with what I have, but that's not going so well because I still have, you know, I
Oh,
just
man, I re-blew it with all
sheets.
those Jinhao 10s.
Oh my gosh, the Jinhao Tens is like it's a whole vibe all on its own. Heather just finished making a Google Sheets penventory for all of my fountain pens and want to do one for inks, but that will be a huge undertaking. Wendy Sue organizes hers. Like there's a website and I think it's brilliant. And again, maybe I'll do it on the plane to California. I should do that too. It's like an inventory and you keep track of everything so you can like refer back to it. It's like a
Yeah.
mini spreadsheet online. What is the name of it? What is it? Pen Companion. That's what it
And
is. A
companion.
fountain pen
Okay.
companion. If you go to their website, I have an account, and every time I look at it, I get completely overwhelmed and I shut down. I should just, like,
Yeah.
chip away at it and do little by little. Um, Jamie says, "I put coloring cards in a 3-ring binder with business card holders." Yes, and don't you love having the ability to just pull the cards out and, like, put it up next to a pen or,
Oh, yeah.
kind of like the flexibility you get when you do the
It is.
3-ring binder.
It's real nice.
I
Yeah,
really
because
like that. How many cards do you think will fit in that one from Le Plume, Pepe Le Pew?
Pepe Le Pew thing.
Oh, thank
Uh,
you, Wendy. I need it.
I'm not sure. I want to say it came with like 100 or something like that.
That's nice. That
Yeah.
should I'm looking in back of me. Yeah, 100-ish. Sure,
100-ish.
100-ish. So one of the topics we were gonna talk about, this hour flew by, was how to, like, reinvigorate our excitement for pens if you get bored, or, like, what to do with your fountain pens when you have 15 or so Jinhao staring at you and you're like, "What to do with all these pens?" Um, so what's your favorite thing to do with your fountain pens when, like, what gets you back into the swing of things if you feel like you've been away from your pens for too long? What brings you back?
Just writing with them. Just going through them and writing something down with them or sketching with
Sketching.
them gets me
Mhm.
back into it. Yeah, because I'll remember like, oh, I remember how this road and how this. But yeah, using them for sketching and stuff like that always brings me back.
Well, that's nice too,
To,
because then you're also tapping into your creativity as well,
right,
you know,
right.
and you're so
So
good.
yeah.
Enable people. Yeah. Oh, I enable people to get excited again. That's smart. Um,
Yeah.
I actually ordered an extra Jinhao accidentally, so I plan on enabling it.
Accidentally.
And, yeah, that's the problem with Jinhaos, like, when you order from, like, AliExpress, they come from different, but I have an extra one of this, so when
I
I
love that one.
when I do my
That's one of my favorite
follow-up
ones.
Jinhao video, like, 1 month later, are they
Yeah.
still amazing sort of thing. I'm gonna give this away. to somebody,
Oh, that's cool.
to a lucky
That's a
winner.
nice one. I love that 3 colors on there. It's really pretty.
I love the gradient options
I do too.
so
Those are
much.
my favorite ones. I
Yes.
did order a Hung Dan, the little pocket pen.
What did you think?
I don't know. It's at my house. It arrived while
I got
I've been
mine
gone,
in.
so I haven't been able to try it.
I got mine in the mail. I ordered one, the M2. That's what we were talking about in the
Yeah,
last
that's what
show.
it's at home waiting for me. So
All
next
right.
time I go back,
We'll talk about it in our next thing,
the
okay?
next time.
But my
Yeah.
2 cents is it's a phenomenal writer and it's
Really? You
slippery
like
in my
it?
hand because my hands are dry. It's got that, remember the sound I don't like of the aluminum?
Yeah.
It's that sound.
What color did you get?
What do you think?
Green? The green
Brown.
one?
I
Oh, you
was
got the
close.
brown? Okay.
I almost got the green because like an
I got the
army
green
green.
one.
The green
So I
one's
got the
really
green
pretty.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a nice one.
It's
Really
really nice.
brown.
It's really nice. It can be slippery, but I do love mine. So I was
Well, I
like,
have
well,
my hands are kinda, I have oily, skin, oily hands. So
and I'm the opposite. I have super, super dry hands, but I need to remember to always be like moisturizing my hands too. So maybe that's
yeah.
a good thing. Like I'll just, it's that easy. Like if I just like put a little bit of moisturizer on before I write with it, it's fine. But otherwise, it's a little slippery for me because I have painfully dry hands.
Mm,
Um, I've got 5. Oh, 5 of, oh, the M2s. Okay. I
wow.
love the mini Hungdian. I just got a red marble Jinhao 10. That's gorgeous. I love that one too because it's got like the gold trim. Maybe, Pam, is that the one you're talking about? So what are your newest Jinhao 10s? Because it
My
always comes back to Jinhao 10s.
the last 2 months, it has always gone
So
back.
freaking ridiculous. It really is
I think it's
ridiculous.
funny. It's just funny because it's like the Jinhao 10 is just,
Taking over.
everybody's still talking about them.
It's because they're so much fun and they're such a good writer. Kate actually, I know,
And they're
has been
so
given,
cheap.
they're so cheap. Mindy now has 4
4 of them.
thanks to this show. I'm sorry, Mindy.
You're
Um,
welcome.
Do not take people to the beaches down the Cape. Just give them the Jinhao shark. Yeah.
There you
Too
go.
many sharks in, Cape Cod Bay
Hey.
in Martha's Vineyard. Is
Oh,
this the one,
wow.
Pam, that you got, this marbly one? I think this one is
Ooh.
so,
See, I don't have that one.
how do you not have this,
I
Vanessa?
just don't have it. I got all the gradients, but I haven't worked on the other.
Well, because this is also gold. And I mean, I not that gold is the end all be all, but I tend to like the ones that have the gold trim.
So is
And
that like, is it
it's like a
marble or
marble. Like
what is going on there with that?
this is like red rum. You could put
Ugh.
this, hold up your little shining stuff.
Here, I'll put.
Right?
Now I have to order it.
You have to order it.
I'm gonna have to order
You will have
that.
it by Friday.
Maybe. I have
Maybe.
to
Yeah, I really like this one. I have ox blood in here.
shoot. Now I'm gonna go to AliExpress after this is over with.
I'm sorry. Well, while you're there, order yourself an ox, but make sure it doesn't come in yellow. Figure out what your sign is.
I think
Rainbow.
I'm a rabbit.
Oh, okay. Fun.
Yeah.
You have that one, Kate? 7 Jinhao 10s. Some hits and some misses. Okay, Amy, that's probably what I'm going to talk about in my follow-up
Well, that's
video.
what I have. I have 2 that want to dry out, but putting the silicone grease on it is really helped a lot.
Good. That's great to
Yeah.
hear.
So it doesn't take as much to get it going. You just start writing with it and it'll, get going. I haven't had any
No drying
complaints about
issues.
yeah.
It's great.
So
I have a couple that I know, which I'm really happy. This one is such money, no matter how long it's been.
now I just have to open the case up and just look at them.
Okay, can we also say, since we like to enable people, this Galen leather case is also fantastic for these pens.
It's the best for these.
Because
it's the best.
When I got this case, I was actually disappointed because it was too thin for a lot of my chunky pens.
Yeah, that's what I hadn't been using mine either. And
I
then when
wound
you
up
showed
not
yours in
using it very frequently until the
Yeah.
Jinhao 10. So I just keep my little Galen notebook.
So I've got
here.
the everyday.
Yep.
So we're like twins.
And then this. Yeah, it's just like such a great little kit.
I mean,
Honestly,
it's perfect for these.
it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I don't know what's available right now because I know Galen runs out. We just happen to have the
Yeah.
same one. We didn't call each other on that
I
one.
got when this first came out, I was all over it. And then I was like, it was too bulky, or the things I wanted to put in it was too bulky, and this was
Yes.
too slim. But for
Yes.
this, it's like
And then
perfect.
sometimes even if you have like a bigger, chunkier pen, I think it gets like dangerously close to the zipper
Yeah.
as well. And I just was not using this until the
But it's
Jinhao pens came into my life.
um,
Oh, you have all the gradient ones, the
but
orange and the pink.
I got all the gradients. I haven't gotten any solid colors yet.
Isn't it so funny? I have a very different collection.
You do. Mine are like, lots of color. I love lots of
It's
color. So
beautiful. Your collection is very springy and nice.
that's
Beautiful.
the only real pilot is this one.
Wow. I actually took
That's in
my
here.
only real pilot out because I got the aux. So one had to get bumped. So I took my whiskey out, which my whiskey is a phenomenal writer, I have to say. It's great. Um, it's just they're just great. I think the
Yeah.
reason they've caught on so well is because they're so much like the original, and they're really great writers. So yeah, you can tolerate, like Amy said, some hits, some misses. I have the
Yeah.
ones that I know like dry out like feels like in hours. And when I first did my very first video, I didn't have any that were drying out, but now I've bought more since then. And
Right.
so I do find that certain ones dry out, but it's like, I don't know, for 20 bucks, I like,
I don't honestly for $20, I don't even care.
you just dip it.
I
Yeah,
just I can deal with it.
it's fun.
It's so much cheaper than the actual vanishing point.
Yeah. Erica loves the color too.
Oh,
Beautiful.
yes, color. I just lots of color. Lots
Yeah,
of color.
gorgeous. I really do like the pink and the blue gradient I should probably get for summer. They're
Yeah.
both so lovely. Hey,
The blue gradient
did you ever
is
get in
pretty.
touch with Jinhao?
No. I've tried and
We
I
wanna
just
get Jinhao on Juicy Broad, so Vanessa, like, got the
I want to
name.
I do. I want the exclusive, damn it, with
Yeah.
Jinhao, whoever,
I want
president,
Jinhao's for life.
whoever.
Wendy says her vanishing points dry out too. Agreed. My green one
Oh,
dries out
really?
quite a bit. This
Wow,
is
I haven't
crazy.
had a problem with that.
AliExpress is now selling them for $5 and $10. Really?
Yeah,
I
it's like,
haven't seen them
you
that
can look
cheap.
like some of them you can get some really good deals.
Yvonne said I went buck wild.
Buck wild.
That's really fun. Well, yeah, that happens.
And then he told his wife that he blames us.
We take full responsibility. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
If she's upset, have her call me.
Yeah, I think
Talk.
it's a really interesting time because here I am, like, very excited about my Bluebird, absolutely beautiful. But when you look at what that cost, it's flipping ridiculous.
I
Ridiculous. Like,
know
I mean, and I wouldn't have bought that if I didn't have my credit, as much as I think it's beautiful. Like, I bought the latte one, but I remember I got it from Apple Boom, and it was cheaper there. Plus, I
yeah,
was able to use my 10% off, so it was, like,
right,
probably over $100 less than what it is at Atlas. But
right.
because I had credit, I was still so I feel very lucky to be able to have all these pens, but then when it just comes time, like, and I think my ADD is like in full force with my Jinhao 10s because I literally just pull them out and just sign my name and do different things and
That's what
switch
I
it.
do. I mean, I don't even
I've
know. I
done a
start
lot of
writing.
custom ink combos here too. Sometimes
Uh-huh.
I don't want to try a custom ink and an expensive pen, and I'll like mix
Oh
inks
yeah, try them
together
here.
and I do them in here. Like I know I mixed something with the ox blood because the
Yeah,
first ink I had wasn't dark enough. I think I had like Purgatory in there by is it Waringle?
yeah.
Purgatory?
I think that's
And
purgatory by
it was
Waringle.
too light, so then I added the ox blood. And I did Emerald Day Chivor and Ferris Wheel Press Central Park Green. Central Park Green is like a perfect match to this green pen, but then it
The
was
green
too
is
light.
really pretty.
It's really, yeah, the green is very pretty, except for the
Oh, I
yellow
thought I
off.
was right. I just wrote some stupid thing. You know, this is a pilot medium of this is the line width. I wanted some. I'll be hard to be patient and wait to get the other nib ground into something. Yeah. So I was just like, just writing,
Oh,
just
like
writing
notes
whatever
about
came
it.
to my mind,
Yes. Yes.
writing a bunch of stupid things like, okay, well, I want to get it ground, but I guess I have to be patient and wait.
I always, yeah, I write those. Yeah, you write those little notes to yourself. And then
Yeah.
I did my video on Muji paper, and I had some
Uh-huh.
really good luck with some Muji notebooks, especially the A5 Slim. So I'm like, oh my God, my Muji notebook is $3.90. And then my Jinhaos are like $20. And I'm just like having the best time with them, you know?
Yeah. That's
Heather wants
awesome.
to know, does Apple Bloom ship from another country? Maybe I'm on the wrong site. They're in the Netherlands, Heather.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah.
But
They're
it
in the
can,
Netherlands. And I think with a $200 spend, they ship DHL or
oh,
something.
okay. Yeah, that's
I
how I
think
always
so.
get my stuff DHL from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. You always got to meet that threshold.
They also made their announcement with their blue color. It looks pretty, like wavy blue at the Dutch Pen Show.
Oh, I haven't seen
Or
that.
the Dutch Pen Show. I think their color is blue. It almost reminds me a
Oh,
little bit of this, like
oh
maybe
wait,
that.
I saw one post of it. So yeah,
Yeah.
because people kept asking, if we were doing our workshops this year. I was like, no, because I got someone wrote in. It's like, I can't wait to sign up for your workshop. I was like,
Oh,
I'm not going to be there. So
yeah. Oh, that's too bad. I know. I can't
yeah,
believe that was a year ago
I
almost.
know that was
That
just,
blows my mind. That was
it just
really so
goes by
much
so
fun.
fast.
Thank you for using my code. See, thanks to you, I was able to chip away at my Bluebird, and you got it. It's a win-win. So thank you very much.
You helped a good cause, Ivan.
Yes. And of course, I have to get Coffee Monsters Co. Like, I know I'm working for Esterbrook, but we don't currently have anything going on for Coffee Monsters. What we're
Yeah.
hoping is if there's any inventory left, we're going to try to maybe do a live on the 23rd when I get back from Madrid. And if Helen wants to join me, we would love that, but we still need to talk. And I don't know that there will be any pens left by the 23rd.
I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to go pretty fast. Everybody's really excited about it. I've gotten a couple of messages asking me, "Hey, do you think I'll be able to use your discount code with it?" I was like, "You could try.
So I think so.
Maybe. I mean,
Mhm,
I don't see why it wouldn't work." So, yeah,
mhm. Yeah,
why not?
so I don't think I'm getting one from Esterbrook, so I'm like, I have to, like, get
Yeah,
ready
you
to
probably have
go.
to, like, yeah,
Get ready,
be
I'm
ready to
gonna order
buy
it.
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
or
really pretty.
I think Helen does Helen have her pre-order coming? Because Helen, I think, is taking pre-orders. I'm not positive.
Oh gosh, I have no idea.
Yeah, there's really so much I've never seen excitement like this around a pen. I actually
Yeah,
think
I
it's
mean,
really
yeah,
fun.
I think
And
it's
I
great.
noticed so Esterbrook is meeting up with Helen in Los Angeles for a pop-up, and I'm gonna be in San
Cool.
Francisco when they're in Los Angeles, and I'm gonna be in Los Angeles a week before they're there. Otherwise, it would have been really nice if that worked out.
That would have been awesome if
Yes.
that would have worked out.
So they are having a pop-up and selling that on April 9th, but April 5th is the release. But then
Wow.
I got a notification from Yoseka that they are doing like an in-store event on the 9th as
Oh,
well
cool.
for Coffee Monsters Co. And then Pen Chalet also posted. So I don't know if like April 9th is like Coffee Monsters across the country, sort of like
I don't
because the
know. I
release
haven't
is
heard
on the
anything.
5th. So I don't know, but oh, wait a second.
Yeah.
Here we go. They go up everywhere on the 5th at noon
Okay.
Eastern.
That's
Thank you,
11 o'clock
Shannon.
Central Time.
Yes, Shannon is actually, if you guys don't follow Shannon, she actually did a video on her YouTube channel. She did get the Esterbrook pen in advance, and so she
Uh-huh.
did a really beautiful, comprehensive video of all the things, the blotter paper that comes with it, the ink, the
Cool.
stickers. So check out
Wow.
Couture Pens, and if you want to see up close and personal, Helen's pen, which is really exciting.
I have to
Um,
go check that out. I haven't seen it. Sorry, Shannon, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's great. I might be incorrect, but I think she said they would do pre-orders after the first batch sells out. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
April 9th is the ship date as far as I understand. Okay,
Oh, okay.
so yeah. Pen Boutique is doing Pen Boutique. Okay, I said Pen Chalet. Thank you, Debbie. Doing a pop-up
Okay,
on
Pan
April 9th.
Boutique. So if you're in Baltimore, I guess you could go do that.
Yeah, such excitement. So I think that the next time we get together, we will have to chat about coffee monsters.
Yeah.
I'm
I
trying
mean,
to think.
I'll be honest here. I like the pen, but I'm not gonna run out and buy it. So
Okay. Yeah.
just
No,
yeah,
I
I
mean,
like it, but I'm just not. I mean, I follow her. I think what she does is cool, but I'm not like,
well, and
so
that's not really your color family either. It's
it's
not like
not.
it's not
I
what
think it's a
excites
nice
you.
pen. I mean, it's a nice
It's a
pen, but
very, like, monochromatic and
yeah.
very subdued, yes.
So, but yeah, and I don't. I mean, I know there are some real big fans of hers out there that are gonna go nuts over it. So
I love Helen, but I love the pen too. Like, I don't
yeah,
think, like, primary manipulation is not my jam, and I've seen
right.
beautiful versions of that pen, and I know people are so excited about every primary manipulation 1 through 4 or whatever, and
I mean, I was too, but I'm kind of
I've seen some stunning versions of it, but I think
yeah,
maybe that's how you're feeling about this. Like, I know people get really excited about it, but
right,
it's not mine. It's not my thing, you know?
right. I mean, I
Um,
appreciate what they're doing with it. I love it when Esterbrook puts together a pen with all the extras, like the blotting papers or stickers, and you know.
yep, I feel
Um,
the same way.
thank you,
Yeah,
sir. I feel
yeah.
validated.
I
Are my
like all
pens
my pens to be like
psychedelic
psychedelic bombs.
bombs?
That's hysterical. Well, then this
That's
pen may not be
hysterical.
for you. Stickers are my jam, but stickers are my jam, but the pen is. Yeah, I just, I love the whole. I actually, so when I was jotting with my Jinhaos the other day, I wrote
Yeah.
down every coffee themed pen, ink, or notebook that I owned. I just got, speaking of AliExpress, I just got these really cute PET tape, pet tape, coffee themed stickers. So if you're on AliExpress tonight, when you go to buy
I
your red
It
pen,
looks like there might be.
I think it
So
was called like a stroll through a cafe, and I wanna say there was something like $1.47. They're downstairs, so
wow,
unfortunately, they're not in front of me,
so inexpensive.
and I think I got 5 packets, so we'll call it $10 to round up, and all individually laser cut, like, some were, they look like coffee shops, like a whole sticker of a coffee
Oh,
shop. There were so many cute oh, actually, I have some here. I put them on my plotter,
huh.
on my little folders in my plotter. Look at these adorable stickers.
Oh, how cute. Oh my gosh, it's like a little
It's like a
like
scene,
it's
and
its
it's
own
big,
little
so that
world
was
within a
one of
world.
them, because you know how they and look at this one. So
That's
cute.
I love those illustrations.
And yeah, they're
Very
beautiful
nice.
little illustrations. Plus, they also have like all like the ones you would expect, like all the different coffee cups and coffee. So
Yeah.
cute. And oh, this one too. They're really
Oh,
adorable. And
I
like I
look like
said,
I could just walk into that sticker and
right?
read a book and drink a cup of coffee.
Exactly. Like you just want to
It's
be
like
there. Yeah.
so
So,
cool.
anyways, I did a Coffee Monsters SD was the resin of the. Oh, I wish the Coffee Monster SD was the resin of the
Yeah,
grip
see, I
all
like the
over.
resin on the grip better than the rest of the pen.
I
So,
love that. I know, because it's like and Jonathan did do that. That's a Brooks resin, that swirl,
okay.
and it's perfect for, like, a coffee swirl. It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Maybe I think there's some talk of, like, a 2.0, so maybe the next one will be a little bit more
Risque.
risky coffee, 'cause, coffee is, like, risky business. I'm British, so I had to include tea, obviously. Oh, yes. Oh, you did a hot beverage theme YouTube video from your collection? Oh, fantastic.
That's
Been
pretty
wanting
cool.
to do one for a while, and I just keep, by the time I actually do the video, it will be like an hour video with all the coffee pens I have. Yes, I plan to include my Earl Grey Euphoria pen
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
Um,
I
but
think my
anyways,
next video will be about the Aspine pen.
Oh, what are your thoughts on it? How's it going?
Well, the one that I've been using a lot, and I use it all the time, is the V126. Let's
Oh,
see
the
here.
frosted one. Damn it.
Yeah, I love it. It writes so good.
And that's the custom 823 dupe.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
That's right. Like, right next
Put
to
it
I'll
yeah,
put it
put it
right next
next to your red pen that you just
that's
showed us,
what
the
I
742. Look at that. Wow.
pretty good dude.
Also a piston fill, right?
Yeah, this one's piston
Piston
filler. Yeah, and you can
demonst
even one thing I found out that someone actually wrote to me about is you can unscrew the entire, nib unit out and eyedropper it instead of having to deal with the vacuum
Oh,
filler.
wow.
So I had it full. I mean, I had it all the way up to here, and that's how much ink I've used in this last week, just out of this pen.
Wow.
So it's easier to clean that way. And
And,
yeah,
like, I would never rip apart, like an 823, you
this
know?
one, yeah. So yeah, I think this will be my next
Oh, I'm
video to
excited.
talk
What color
about the
ink is that, like
Aspine.
a deep purple in there, Vanessa?
This this is Shogun in there, so you might be seeing the
Oh,
red
really
uh,
pretty.
glitter in it. Yeah,
So
I
nice.
really love this ink a lot. But I'm thinking the next Aspine pen I get, it's gonna be the demonstrator, but not frosted.
Oh,
I'm gonna go crazy and get a not frosted
I want the
Aspine.
frosted. If you're really feeling crazy too, try the titanium one that I have.
Yeah,
That one's
it
really
is saved. I do have that one saved. So
okay.
yeah,
Just
I think I'm gonna go nuts.
the J16. I just really think, and
What
correct
is
me if
it?
I'm
Which one is
wrong,
the
it could be
J16?
I haven't tried that one yet. Which one is
Which
that
one
a
is
dupe
that?
of?
I only have the 2 Aspine pens. So I have that frosted one, and then I have the one that's supposed to look like an Aurora 88.
I have a quick question, and then I'm gonna sign off at 5:30, so this might be a can of
Okay.
worms kind of question, but I feel like when I started fountain pens in 2022,
Those are actually not my dogs for a change. Those are my mom's dogs.
oh, I was gonna
So
say not mine. No, I'm like, whose dogs are they?
no,
Your mom's
those are
I don't think there were I think the Jinhao 82 was around, but I feel like in 3 short years, there has been an explosion of releases that are really high quality coming out of China. And,
yeah.
what I can't tell, guess I'm posing it as a question. Have these
Okay.
been around and we're just catching on, or are they actually improving? Like, for example, you had the original, X159,
Right.
and it had, like, the
And that's
heavy
like all there was when
and
I
that's all
was
there was, and
there were
even
yeah, those
that
metal
pen
pens.
has been through some changes and now is a pretty good option.
Yeah.
So how much have they really improved, or are we just figuring out? Like, have people been, like, rocking these pens for years and years and years,
Are you
or is
saying
it
are we late to the
are
party?
we late
Is
to
that
the
what you're
party?
asking?
I mean, I know I'm kind of late to the party. I get that. But are do you also think they're improving? Because I think they are.
I think they are. I do, because I hadn't bought a Chinese pen since 2017 before these Jinhao 10s, and I was like, yeah, after those, it's like they're all metal, they're too heavy, and I enjoyed messing with them. I had my time with them, and then I was done. And then that Julia was on here with those Jinhao 10s is like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And obviously that opened up another rabbit hole to dive into.
So do you think, Vanessa, that you are going to no longer purchase name brands?
Still purchase both.
Same.
Yeah, I'll still, get
Like the
I'll
old
get what
song, "Make new
yeah,
friends, but keep the old. One is silver
right.
and the other's gold."
Yeah. No, I'm not I am not a snob when it comes to, pens, except for if it's a Bic. Do not present a Bic to me. I do not want it.
Although you brought one day on April Fools
That was
last
for
year.
April Fool's last year.
Again. tomorrow. It's been a year
No.
since that video.
I don't
Freaking
know what I'm
crazy.
gonna do for April Fools this year because I'm not in my office.
You
I
can't do
can't
anything
really.
fun.
I have to
You'll
find
think of
something around my
something.
mom's house.
You'll think of something fun.
I'll think of
Yeah,
something.
I just think it's actually been really fun. The Jinhao thing has been really fun. I've enjoyed the commentary. I've enjoyed exploring colors that I wouldn't always pick up, because I
Yeah,
wouldn't spend a lot of money, or
right.
playing around with inks, or just keeping them all together, exploring more. Like I just being uninhibited when I use it, not worrying about it. Like there's just a multitude of reasons why we're all having so much fun with this.
It's so
Um,
crazy. And yeah, I don't know. I haven't had so much fun with a clickable pen since Pilot came out with their vanishing point.
mm, I wonder
But
why.
no, I enjoy them. I think they're fun. The colors are great. I love the colors, the gradient colors, and um,
So
yeah,
Lena's saying back before 2020, she had a terrible experience with like a TWSBI dupe, and because the quality was bad.
yeah.
Now,
I remember when the wing sunks like around that time, and I didn't get them. I was just like, nope, I'm not interested in. I just
yeah, you kind of
you know
get turned off. And I think that's how I was with Jinhao's with the 82s. And I mean, I don't even think the 82s were bad. I just don't think that writing experience can be compared because a sailor writing experience is very unique.
yeah, it is. But I'm telling you, the Aspine nibs are really good.
And those are made in-house.
They're they're good. I
Yeah.
didn't know they were made in house.
Yeah, because
That's
when you get an
awesome.
Aspine nib, when I got that titanium one, you could pay an extra $10 and get a Bach nib. Correct me
Yeah,
if
I
I'm wrong,
did
I
see
think it's
that.
a
That
Bach
was
nib, or you could just get theirs for the price, and I just got theirs, and I love it.
yeah.
I do my
Well,
sketching with that
yeah.
one.
Well, and the cool thing about it is like so, and I have it saved on my Amazon cart, is that you can get spare Aspine nibs. It's like 3 for like $12 or something crazy like that. So if
Yes,
I
it's
screw
crazy.
this nib up, I do something, drop it on its, the tipping gets bent or whatever.
Yeah.
I just go buy 3 more nibs and thread it back in there. And I think someone even wrote that they take Yovo nibs. So if I have a spare Yovo nib, I can pop it
Wow.
in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I just and they're the same price on Amazon as they are on AliExpress. They're about the same price, 20,
Yeah.
28
I love
bucks.
that frosted one, I really do.
It is
Oh,
really cool.
what about
Yeah.
also I know in my video when I did the, budget pens for $50 or less, I talked about the Pilot Prera, and I know that people take the Pilot Prera nib, like the 2 little plates, and they house them in a more traditional pen instead of like, the Pilot Prera is not the most practical.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not the Prera, I'm sorry. No,
You're talking about the
it's not the Prera, this one.
yep, that's a
Somebody help
brain
us
fart,
out.
everybody.
Somebody help us. What is this?
What is
Parallel. It's the Pilot
parallel?
Parallel. Yes.
Okay,
The
so I've heard of
parallel. So
yeah.
these nibs can be pulled out and rehomed, and I wanna do that too because I don't love this, and it doesn't fit in,
Yeah.
like, a standard size pen case.
Well,
Thank you,
okay,
everybody.
so the pocket pen I sent to you? I
Yes.
hear you can take that nib and it will fit into that pocket pen. Yes.
Get out. And who is this
Yeah.
guy? Look at this.
That's a Moon Man.
Oh, Moon
Moon
Man.
Man
How cute is this?
one
Oh, well, then
Kai or
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take this out and
yeah.
put it in the Moon Man and
So
see.
there's a somebody has suggested that somebody did a tutorial video about it, and I got it saved somewhere, and they walk you through it. But yeah, that's what you can pop that parallel nib into that. And I
That
have
would
an
be
empty one at home. I'm gonna try it with.
okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do that. That will be so
So
much
it'll be
fun.
interesting, but at least you have that little because I think the pocket pen, that one is really
This
comfortable.
is adorable, and
It's
I
so
I
cute.
love pocket pens that post to be like
I do too.
a more standard size.
Yeah, and when it's posted, I find that pen to be really comfortable.
This is
Like,
really
just
pretty, and it reminds me of the iridescent Kaweco.
yes.
It's one of the only Kawecos I didn't like. I bought it secondhand, and it had an extra fine nib on it, and it was kind of just I just never it's
Oh, that's
been
why you
in my
didn't like it. It had that extra fine.
yeah, but I feel
That's
like I
right.
have other extra fine
Myrna
Kawecos, but this is kind of gonna
Simone
take that
did that.
place. Thank you. That's really exciting.
Mhm.
Um,
So yeah, that's
oh,
I need to
Simone.
go look that up so I can do that. But I've got a pen at home waiting for me to put the parallel nib into it and
Yeah.
do
I
some
mean, I think
franken
with all
pen.
these budget pens, it's just I think people are just flat out more creative, more
Well,
creative.
and you just have fun with it, and it doesn't like it doesn't cost a lot of money. And I like, doing creative stuff on a budget. That's just how
Mhm,
I roll. And I
mhm.
just, just it's a cheap thrill. I
It
love
is
it.
a cheap thrill. I mean, and it's more than that though, because I feel like they're good quality and it's not like disposable, like it's fun, but then you toss it. Like if you get a pair
Right.
of like cheap clothing and then it doesn't hold up, like these hold up.
Right.
They're nice, you know?
Yeah,
So
they're
yes,
nice. They
they
hold
dry
up.
out. Some of them dry out. You might have to buy 2 or 3 and spend 40 or $60 to get the one that you absolutely love, but you
But
will
it's
find it.
still cheaper than buying a
It's still
really good
cheaper than
pen.
buying one. And
Because what
I
Ivan that says it perfectly. Low risk, high reward.
yes,
That's a
thank
perfect way to
you.
describe it.
I love that. We're gonna use that. And I got the brass sheet too. So I think with
Oh,
if you
good.
put this in between, it can be tight because some of these are because it's fine,
Yeah.
but that also opens up the tines a little bit and
Right.
gets it flowing a little bit better
Yeah, you
too.
can't. Well, welcome, Morgan.
Welcome, Morgan. Oh, we have 4 minutes with you. We
Yeah,
are
we're
happy you're
we're going to be
here.
wrapping up shortly, but you get to catch 4 whole minutes.
You can screw the whole parallel section out and put it onto Samba News. Oh, that would be very
Okay, that's
appealing to me.
interesting.
Yeah, you just get
That's
that whole
interesting.
section. So much fun. Yeah. I'm
It
so
is
happy that
fun.
you all indulge us and enjoy
I do
this
too.
conversation.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I know you guys say it all the time. Y'all come here and learn stuff. It's like when you guys come on here, I
We
learn,
learn
a
too.
bunch of stuff too. So I think it's really fun that, Morgan's going to treasure every second. You should, because
We
time is
appreciate that.
sacred.
Oh, by the way, if you're not subscribed, I know we never say this, please subscribe to our channel.
Oh, we never say that, do
We
we? Like after
never
a
say
year,
it, and I just got
hit the
notification
like
that our
button.
channel is eligible to be monetized. I mean, we've gotten it before, but then, like, you have to apply and stuff, but
Yeah,
anyways, thank you guys for being here, and please subscribe to our channel, spread the word. Lori, what's the pen you just showed in the ear? Oh, that is, from
yeah,
Vanessa. She sent that to me. Where did it go?
yeah. And if we
Um,
if we can monetize, you realize that would add to our pen budget, so we could talk about it with you.
right, and maybe we could start doing giveaways, like, I know a lot of there are a couple
That
live
would be
shows,
fun.
like, do they encourage, like, super chats and all that stuff, like, you don't have to do that, but, like, if you do, we will put it right back into the channel, I promise. We are good for it. We are good for
Yeah.
it. This is the one. This is the Moon Man.
Yeah, I found that on AliExpress, as a matter of fact. It is a under $5 pen. It's
Wow,
like $4 and change. Yeah.
so damn cute.
If you
Maybe
go
I'll
find it
ink
on,
this
on
up and bring
Amazon,
it
it's like $9.99.
I'll bring it with me to California. I'm gonna pack a bunch of, like, fun, inexpensive one.
Yeah.
Oh, Heather says, "This show makes a crappy workday so much better."
I
Oh,
am so glad because,
thank you, Heather.
I crappy work days suck
Yeah.
and they happen. And we're here
And
for you.
and Vanessa had a stressful day. Like, I find you guys do the same for us, like, coming here to talk
Yeah.
about pens, it's just like, you just, forget about the stress. Thank you, Anita.
Yeah.
Wen
Mondays suck. They do
Wendy's gonna do
suck.
a giveaway when she hits 1,000 subs.
It's going to give away $1,000.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Wendy's gonna, like, DM us. "What the hell,
It's
ladies?"
like, what the? I don't have
Vanessa, I've been
$1,000.
enjoying doing our, thumbnails during the show, and then I go into the chat because usually the screen grab that YouTube gets us, we're like, I have, like,
And it's
food
like
and they're always, like, really messed up. Hi, Lisa. Oh, Lisa's always extremely generous with stuff.
co- coffee budget.
Oh, you're so sweet, Lisa. Thank you.
Lisa is probably one of the nicest pen people I've ever met in my life.
Honestly, so
She's
generous,
really,
so
really such
generous.
a nice person.
So I
Lisa, we
think
have to hang out again soon,
that's
sometime.
she live in Texas as well.
She's in Austin. Yeah, the
That's awesome.
last couple times I've been to Austin, we've hung out. So yeah, I haven't been to Austin since November. So I guess I need to schedule some time when my because my sister goes there to work. So if I could schedule time to see my sister and hang out with Lisa, it's a lot of fun.
That's
So
fun to make it
maybe
all
this
work.
summer.
How about this week for our thumbnail, we take a Jinhao?
We did.
It's only appropriate. We've talked about Jinhao like 3
Like
sessions.
all the time. And
All
if you
the
guys,
time.
are you guys tired of us talking about the Jinhao 10 yet? Because it's been like the last 4.
Well, I think what happens
episodes.
is every week there's a few new people who have just gotten their Jinhao 10s, or they've just bought a few.
And then we just like start going.
So there might be people who have had the Jinhaos for a while and they're sick of it, but there's always new people. And that's the other beautiful thing.
No.
It's so completely inclusive.
Okay. No.
See, thank you. Never.
I don't feel so bad about it.
I
because I'm
appreciate
just
the
like,
love.
No. I keep buying
thank
more.
you. Can't get enough. I mean, this is like, we're just doing what the people want. And honestly, this is like a club everybody can be a part of. You know what I mean? Like it's very inclusive. Everybody can experience this pen.
That's what, yeah. I just, y'all, let's just bring it in, right? Just hug each other. We group hug. Doesn't that feel good?
I feel it. I feel it, Vanessa. Thank you. You're a good hugger. You're a good hugger. All right, I'm getting ready to take a screenshot, Vanessa. So
okay, here, make it my Jinhao's ready.
Get them ready.
Here. Which one is my good side?
I don't know. I always turn this way. I think.
Here, we'll turn like we're facing each other,
like prom. We could do like a prom date picture. Oh, she liked that. All right, are we ready? Oh my gosh,
that really caught me off guard.
You know, when you do prom date and like someone like puts their arms around. She's punchy. She didn't get enough sleep last night.
So, okay.
Jinhao prom. Oh God, stuff just gets funnier every week. Okay, are you ready? All right, I have it around. Get your Jinhaos up. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. We got it.
Let's try the prom date one real quick.
Okay, let's do a prom date one. Turn. Wait. I'll turn this way. I'll spoon you.
Here we
Shift Command 4. Time out. I'm doing this one-handed. Okay.
Okay.
People are starting to drop off for the prom picture. I'm sorry. I got it.
Don't leave because of that.
You can be my Jinhao prom date. Oh my gosh, prom with a corsage of a Jinhao 10. I mean, right? We'll just go like this.
Just have a bouquet of them and just
and put one in my hair. I mean, for $20, you can put them everywhere. Adios. All right, friends. I have to go move all my inventory back into my basement.
Oh my gosh,
I'm actually like so excited to see the carpet because it's just bright, and
you have to take a picture of it. I want to see what it, what does this fancy carpet look like?
It's just Berber. It's just like cream. But if you go to Lori's Boston Found on Instagram, I have like the before pictures, and then I have it all cleared out, and then I'll have the carpet tonight.
Okay. I want to check that out.
All right. Adios.
Adios, everybody.
Bye, bitches. Stay juicy, bitches. Thank you, friends. Heather beat us to it. Bye, everybody. Thanks. See you in a couple weeks. Toodaloo.